This is the MonDak OilField Review with host Jason Spiess.
My name is Jason Spiess, and this is the MonDak OilField Review heard in the Crude Life Media Network. Today we sit down and talk with Lynn Helms, Director for the North Dakota Department of Mineral Resources, about how they're using drones and artificial intelligence in pipeline monitoring. In just a moment, Lynn Helms, Director for the North Dakota Department of Mineral Resources, and a special look at the industry's quest for zero spills in the Bakken, right here on the MonDak OilField Review. Hey folks, I want to tell you about a world-class leadership summit happening in Fargo, North Dakota, January 24th through the 26th. Now, leadership matters more than most things, and when a leader gets better, everything around it gets better too. Hatch Coaching is changing the way in which leaders lead, which greatly impact their retention, job satisfaction, and basically the overall joy in everything that they do. Folks, you are going to want to be a part of the World-Class Leadership Summit happening in Fargo, North Dakota, January 24th to the 26th. For more information, check out coachingwithhatch.com. That's coachingwithhatch.com. Welcome back to the MonDak OilField Review, heard in the Crude Life Media Network. My name is Jason Spiess. Up next, Lynn Helms, Director for the North Dakota Department of Mineral Resources, and a special look at the industry's quest for zero spills in the Bakken. Now, we've gotten into drones. We're doing some UAS work.
Yes.
Where are we at with artificial intelligence?
Well, again, we're just at the cusp of really getting into it. And people are beginning to realize that as you start to collect all this data, particularly using UAS, the amounts of data you're collecting are absolutely enormous. And probably 99% of it is a very minimal value. Humans don't have the ability to go to comb through all that data in real time and figure out what's significant. And so we're starting to see people put together proposals for AI to go, for example, and look at two drone flights 2 weeks apart and pick out the differences and identify what matters and what doesn't matter. And, you know, I've seen some UAS presentations where a drone was taught to do fast inspections of bridges, and it was taught to recognize corrosion. And so it did a quick sweep, looked in and said, these spots have some corrosion on them. Now, the drone flight went back and focused in on those spots, and then a human being took a look to say, okay, what do we need to fix?
Yeah.
Now, that's the kind of applications that AI is going to be able to do for us. But when you're looking at something that covers 16,000 square miles, like the Bakken, you've got to get beyond line of sight.
Once again, that was Lynn Helms, Director for the North Dakota Department of Mineral Resources, and a special look at the industry's goal of zero spills in the Bakken. To listen to the full-length interview with Lynn Helms or to follow other energy series, visit our website, thecrudelife.com. That's thecrudelife.com. Of course, check us out on Facebook and Twitter. All of those social media links can be found at thecrudelife.com. From the staff at the MonDak OilField Review, my name is Jason Spiess, asking you to be happy, be safe, and keep it turning to the right.